Continuing with Exodus 27:20. And thou shalt command the children of Israel that they bring thee pure olive oil beaten for the light, to cause the lamp to burn always. In the tent of meeting outside the veil, which is before the testimony, Aaron and his sons shall order it from evening to morning before the Lord. It shall be a statute forever to their generations on behalf of the children of Israel. And take thou to thee Aaron thy brother and his sons with him from among the children of Israel, that he may minister to me in the priest's office. Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Itamar, the sons of Aaron. And thou shalt make holy garments for Aaron thy brother, for honor and for beauty. And thou shalt speak to all that are wise-hearted, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom, that they make Aaron's garments to consecrate him, that he may minister to me in the priest's office. And these are the garments which they shall make: a breastplate, and an ephod, and a robe, and a quilted undercoat, a mitre, and a girdle. And they shall make holy garments for Aaron thy brother and his sons, that he may minister to me in the priest's office. And they shall take gold, and blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine linen. And they shall make the ephod of gold, of blue, and of purple, of scarlet, and fine twined linen, the work of an artist. It shall have its 2 shoulder pieces joined at its 2 edges, and so it shall be joined together. And the finely wrought girdle of the ephod which is upon it shall be of the same, according to its work, namely, of gold, of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen. And thou shalt take 2 shoham stones, and engrave on them the names of the children of Israel, 6 of their names on one stone, and the other 6 names on the other stone, according to their birth. With the work of an engraver in stone, like the engraving of a signet, shalt thou engrave the 2 stones with the names of the children of Israel. Thou shalt make them to be set in fixtures of gold, and thou shalt put the 2 stones upon the shoulders of the ephod for stones of memorial to the children of Israel. And Aaron shall bear their names before the Lord upon his 2 shoulders for a memorial. And thou shalt make fixtures of gold, and 2 chains of pure gold at the ends. Of wreathen work shalt thou make them, and fasten the wreathen chains to the fixtures. And thou shalt make the breastplate of judgment, the work of an artist, after the work of the ephod. Thou shalt make it of gold, of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet, and of fine twined linen. Thou shalt make it 4 square it shall be, being doubled. A span shall be its length, and a span shall be the breadth of it. And thou shalt set in it settings of stones, even 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a ruby, a chrysolite, and a beryl. This shall be the first row. And the second row shall be a turquoise, a sapphire, and a diamond. And the third row a ligure, an agate, and a jasper. And the fourth row an emerald, and a shoham, and a jade. They shall be enclosed in settings of gold, and the stones shall be the names of the children of Israel, 12 according to their names, like the engravings of a signet. Every one with its name shall they be, according to the 12 tribes. And thou shalt make upon the breastplate plated chains of wreathen work of pure gold. And thou shalt make upon the breastplate 2 rings of gold, and shalt put the 2 rings on the 2 ends of the breastplate. And And thou shalt put the 2 wreathen chains of gold in the 2 rings which are on the ends of the breastplate, and the other 2 ends of the 2 wreathen chains thou shalt fasten in the 2 fixtures, and put them on the shoulder pieces of the ephod towards its forepart. And thou shalt make 2 rings of gold, and thou shalt put them upon the 2 ends of the breastplate in its border, which is on the side of the ephod inward. And 2 other rings of gold thou shalt make, and shalt put them on the 2 shoulder pieces of the ephod underneath toward the forepart of it, over against its coupling, above the finely wrought girdle of the ephod. And they shall bind the breastplate by its rings to the rings of the ephod with a lace of blue, that it may be above the finely wrought girdle of the ephod, and that the breastplate be not loosed from the ephod. And Aaron shall bear the names of the children of Israel on the breastplate of judgment upon his heart, when he goes into the holy place, for a memorial before the Lord continually. And thou shalt put in the breastplate of judgment the Urim and the Thummim, and they shall be upon Aaron's heart when he goes in before the Lord. And Aaron shall bear the judgment of the children of Israel upon his heart before the Lord continually. And thou shalt make the robe of the ephod all of blue, and there shall be a hole for the head in the midst of it. It shall have a binding of woven work round about the hole, as it were the whole of a suit of armor, that it be not torn. And beneath upon the hem of it thou shalt make pomegranates of blue and of purple and of scarlet round about its hem, and bells of gold between them round about, a golden bell and a pomegranate, a golden bell and a pomegranate upon the hem of the robe round about. And it shall be upon Aaron when he comes to minister, and its sound shall be heard when he goes in the holy place before the Lord, and when he comes out, that he die not. And thou shalt make a plate of pure gold, and engrave upon it, like the engraving of a signet, holiness to the Lord. And thou shalt put it on a blue lace, that it may be upon the mitre, upon the forefront of the mitre it shall be, and it shall be upon Aaron's forehead, that Aaron may bear the iniquity of the holy things which the children of Israel shall hallow in all their holy gifts. And it shall be always upon his forehead, that they may be accepted before the Lord. And thou shalt weave the coat of fine linen, and thou shalt make the mitre of fine linen, and thou shalt make the girdle of embroidery. And for Aaron's sons thou shalt make coats, and shalt make for them girdles, and turbans that shalt thou make for them, for honor and for beauty. And thou shalt put them upon Aaron thy brother and his sons with him, and shall anoint them, and consecrate them, and sanctify them, that they may minister to me in the priest's office. And thou shalt make them linen breeches to cover their nakedness. From the loins even to the thighs they shall reach. And they shall be upon Aaron and upon his sons when they come in the tent of meeting, or when they come near to the altar to minister in the holy place, that they bear not iniquity and die. It shall be a statute forever to him and to his seed after him. That's Exodus 1 up to 29:1.